Hello, everybody. I'm back again. As you know, in Act 1, Scene 3, we talk about the way of happiness, which means love, forgiveness, hope, the way of the purpose of life. Yeah. Now I'm back again to Act 1, Scene 4. I'm going to talk about the Bible, the origin of the Bible, actually where the Bible came from, where this came from, where the Bible came from. Some people they don't know that this in the Bible is divided into two sections, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Now, okay, the Bible is normally divided into two sections. The first section has 39 books contain a sacred pronouncement of God, which means God inspired the faithful men to write these books over a long period of time, about 1,100 years from. You see, to sometimes often they wrote mostly in Hebrew. So we can call this section in Hebrew scripture and also known as an Old Testament. The second section has 27 books. That also the word of God now, which means God inspired the faithful discipline of Jesus Christ to write this book over a much shorter time now. And sometimes, okay, God, it's about 60 years from about um, 41 centuries to 98 centuries now. Yeah. 98 centuries, yeah. They wrote mostly in Greek, so that we can call this section uh, Christian Greek scriptures, and also known as the New Testament. Now, note that thing, Old Testament, Hebrew scripture, and the New Testament, Christian text scripture. Now, together these 66 inspired the book make up the complete Bible. This means they put, they put together the Old Testament and the New Testament. This means Hebrew scripture and Christian text scripture. And when they put together, they made up of 66 books that is inspired and make up the complete Bible. You know, which means God's message for the mankind, it is passed through to the human, to the earth. But why were additional tradition of the Bible made? That's some question that people used to ask themselves. Now, okay, let me give the advice like this. Here are the three of the basic reasons now um, that they won't be forget if you listen just right now. Now, the Bible, they decide to write it in different language. Why? Because they allow people to read the Bible. Okay, let's put it this is to allow people to read the Bible in their own language. It means sometimes in their mother language. Where you're born norms. When you're born, there's a genetic, you see, that is transmitted from mother to the offspring. You know, you know that thing. And is to remove the error made by the sometimes people they don't read the way it is.